person before you, you can only answer the thing properly. So first, it is very essential. There are some people who never listen. They always say what they want to say. So it is not correct. You have to listen carefully to the interviewer. Next, sir. What is composition? You they organize thought in a logical manner. Logical manner in when we are child and we go to our nurseries, we always have a plan that wake up early in the morning, then brush your teeth, all that. So you have to organize your thought in a logical manner. What we have to do, how we have to answer the question, what we should tell first, what we should tell at the last. So you have to compose your thought in a logical manner. Think quickly and give responses. You have to give responses of the question asked by the interviewer. Sir, previous slide. No, no, sir. After that, next slide, sir. Okay. No, sir. Previous slide, please, sir. Okay. Yes, yes. Composition involves, sir. I'm in composition, sir. Yes. Yes. Arrange the answer in a point to avoid confusion. You have to arrange your answer in a point to avoid confusion, because at the time of interview we have a lot of confusion. So be relaxed, be a patient listener, and you have to listen carefully, and then only you will answer. You have to give the answer. Maintain connectivity. Connectivity means eye contact. You know, body language should be like that. You have eye contact with the interviewer, and after that you can answer the questions. Clarity is essential. Take your time before you respond to each question. Means you should be clear. What you are saying, you should be clear in your facts, because interviewer can ask you to give clarification what you have said. So you should, what you said should be clear, should have clarity, and you have the capacity to make it clear before the interviewer. Take time to plan your answer quickly. Means you have to take your time, not uh, uh, not in very not very quickly. You have to not answer very quickly, but you have to take your time, some minutes, so that you can compose your answer, and then you can tell to the interviewer. Next slide, please. What is delivery? Language should be simple. Language, everybody uses language for communication, but it should always be simple. Why? Because simple language and simple words can be understood by each and every. There are some people who use very polished language, but it can't be understood by everyone. For example, in literature, there are some poetry or some prose that can't be understood by the common student that we have in our class. So language should be simple always. Use short sentences for clear expression. You have to always use short sentences, and your expression should be clear before the interviewer. Use familiar words. So always use the words that are familiar to everybody, because everybody is not Shashi Tharoor, and he can't. Everybody can't understand his language. So please be use familiar words, so that it can be understood by each and every person who is present in your interview. Use full forms, because short form always create a confusion. So always use full forms in your interview. Use active voice as far as possible. Always use active voice, not passive voice, because you are giving your interview, and your voice, you have to use only active voice sentence, not passive voice. Adhere, adhere directly to the point. Okay. So you have to make clear your point, that why are you applying for this job, why are you fit for this job, what are the qualities that make you suitable candidate for this job. So you have to be pointed towards your presentation, what you are giving to interviewers, what the things you are telling to interviewer. So you should be pointed towards your goals. Next, now listening is the quality which is not present in everyone. So it is very essential to listen carefully. Pay full attention to the interviewer. You have to pay full attention to the what he is asking, what clarification he wants. So you have to listen carefully to the interviewer. Ask for clarification if you don't understand the question. Okay. So if you don't understand what he is asking, you can ask for clarification. You can say that, sir, I don't understand what you are saying. Can you please clarify? So you can say like that. If you need time to gather your thought, feel free to take it. You have to take some time. If you want some time, then take your time and then answer the question. Use correct vocabulary. So your vocabulary should be correct at the time of your interview. Have a pleasant personality. Means your personality should be good. You should be with a laughing face, laughing not with a smiling face before the interviewer. Next, next, next slide, sir. So now, on the day of interview, how should you behave on the day of your interview? Take good luck. Take good look at your appearance. Means you have you have to uh, you have to stand before the mirror and you have to see, am I looking good? And ask from your mother, am I looking good? And she says yes. So take a good look at your appearance. To dress well in clean, neat and iron clothes. So always wear iron clothes at the time of interview. Neat and clean. It should be neat and clean. Be present in interview before time. Okay, so this is one of most essential part, because if you present late, then all the things went wrong. You are confused. So always present before time, sometime before the interview. If you feel nervous or anxious, compose yourself with thoughts of your career. And it is definitely that when we go for our first interview, we are anxious. We are conscious that how can we face the interview. So at that time, you always think that I have to take this job for my career, for my betterment. So, if you are clear in your goals, in your career goals, definitely your tension will remove. You can remove your tensions. Be mindful of your body language. Means your body language should be very polite at the time of the interview. Next, sir. So, I think this is the last slide of my presentation. There are some common questions that interviewer can ask from you. Tell me little about yourself. Tell me little about yourself means you have to describe yourself. And believe me, nobody in this world is present who can describe you better than yourself. You can describe yourself better than anybody. So be prepared. How can you describe yourself? So you have to tell about yourself, your interests, your hobbies, your name, and all that thing that you want to include. What are your strengths? Means what are your strengths? What are the skills present in you? What the things you can do better than others? You have to include all the things you have to remember, and you can answer these things very easily. What are your areas for development? So these areas for development means your weaknesses, but we can't see his weakness, because if we work on it, we can develop ourselves, we can move forward, we can increase our capability better. So, what are your areas of development means? Your weaknesses, which should be removed by you on content, on constantly working on that thing. What are your short-term goals? Short-term goals means you have to describe your short-term goals. As, for example, I am presenting this PPT before you. So my short-term goal is it should be understood by all students who are attending this presentation. But long-term goal is if I am able to make English language interesting before you all. So it is my long-term goal. And this lecture series will definitely get success if you know that English language is also as good as Marathi. So this is the long-term goal of my presentation. Are you a team player? Are you a team player? So previous slide, please. So, are you a team player? It can be asked by the interview, are you a team? Can you play with the team? So, what is your definition of success and failure? Then, what is success according to you, and what is failure according to you? Because in everybody minds the definition of success and failures are different. So, what is success according to you, and what are the failures according to you? If there is anything else I know about you, why should I hire you? Means interviewer can ask you that you have written everything in your resume, and in interview you have told everything that we want. But is there anything left which we are not aware about you? Can you please tell us? And what are your qualities for which we have to hire you, when we have to give this job to you? Why are you suitable for this job? So interviewer can also ask for this clarification. Now I think last slide. So thank you team PGTT, Joshi sir, and respected Joshi sir and all the PGTT team for giving me this opportunity to for this conversation. And now I have ended my presentation, and session is open for question answers. If you have any query. Yes,
Thank you so much, ma'am. And now it's time for question answers. So I will read out the questions in the order they have been asked by the students.
okay, okay.
They have asked questions in Marathi language, but okay, so I will
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can.
even you
I
can, yeah,
I
answer.
can I can understand Marathi, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
So कसे भीती दूर करावी? Okay,
Hmm.
interviewची. This is the
Yes.
first question.
हाँ. तो मतलब
डर कैसे निकाले?
हाँ, डर कैसे निकालें? तो डर ऐसे निकालें कि आप पहले इंटरव्यू जब देने जाते हैं, व्हेन यू गिव योर फर्स्ट इंटरव्यू, देयर इज लॉट ऑफ फियर, देयर इज लॉट ऑफ कंफ्यूजन, बट यू हैव टू बी calm and quiet. Sit for a little while and think that I am the best. Nobody is better than me. And after that, go for your interview. Definitely, it will work. It is my experience, and you can also try it.
Yeah. The second one is the interview मध्ये English is compulsory or it is okay any language?
It will be depend upon the job for which you are applying. For example, in private sector, if you are applying for many private sector prefer English language because English is global language and it can be understood by each and everyone. And for example, if you go to Gujarat, there will be Gujarati. If you go to Maharashtra, there is Marathi, and different languages are there. but English is the only language that can be understood by everyone. So if you are applying in Maharashtra, then Marathi is good. But if you are applying anywhere else or in a private sector like Birla Group or Ambani Group, so you have to be better at English. Yes, sir.
Last question is there, ma'am. The student is asking first question. Okay, introduce yourself.
Yes, yes.
Type key. What information should be included and which should not be included in
Yes,
this.
while introducing yourself, you have to say first you have to tell your name, uh, what you are doing, what are your hobbies, uh, your family background. In brief, you have to tell, and you can also tell that these are my hobbies and I am good at these things. You can also tell others about your skills. So you can give your introduction in brief, but should be effective.
Yeah. All right. So these were the questions raised by certain students.
Yes, sir.
Now I would request Dr. Joshi to have vote of thanks for today's session. Dr.
Thank you,
Joshi.
Dr. Javre, for giving me this opportunity to share the responsibility of proposing vote of thanks for this wonderful session. Uh, Actually, the proposement of vote of thanks and all are part of formality, but in this world of maybe uh, internet and e-world, these things are very important. But I'm sure we don't believe in formality and the kind of proceeding that we are undergoing, the kind of cooperation that we are getting from all the fraternity members, the students who are constantly waiting for the new session and the speaker about the topic that the speaker will be speaking about. So we are sure that maybe the series will go long and we'll have good maybe speakers in future too. I wish to thank on this occasion to Dr. Pradnya Tripathi, good friend of mine, a very generous, kind-hearted lady uh, who talked about the resume writing and maybe in the bunch she also offered tips for the interviews and many things that the students will require in their future. So thank you very much, ma'am, for this wonderful session. I'm sorry for the technical hurdle at the start of the session, but we'll try to sort out these things in the future presentations. And also, I'm sure that you will extend same cooperation in future too when we will approach you for a new topic and on new day. I thank the participants, the teachers, teacher friend and fraternity who is there on the platform from different colleges, the students who are on MS Teams, some students are on MS Teams, and there are many who are watching this YouTube live. We are experiencing a very new trend in this particular series. There are good amount. There is a good amount of presenters who are watching live telecast of the session on YouTube, but the number is growing because the students are repeatedly reviewing this or viewing this particular session after the presentation, and they are watching this again and again for maybe some referencing and for cross checking. So thank you, dear participants, students of affiliated colleges and the PGTD. And I extend a very good, heartfelt thank you from the organizers for your presence and active participation, and expect same cooperation in future too. So once again, I would like to thank the presenter, and I would like to hand over the proceeding to Dr. P.R. Jore. Thank you very much.
So
Thank you, sir.
finally, on behalf of the organizing committee, I thank all of you here with, including the guests as participants as well as the students from every our affiliated colleges. And we will see you all on tomorrow as well with the new topic, with the new speaker around the same time in the noon special. So till then, we take your leave and thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.